Starting, and live. Good morning. It is Sunday morning here today. My camera is right crooked. I'm not too sure what I'm doing, but we are on here and we are going. Yeah, actually, the camera's really crooked. I'm going to see if I can get chat up right here so we can say hi to whoever is in here. I just got my notification that I am live. That's a good sign. Not that it helps if it tells me or anything, but at least it's telling somebody, right, guys? All right, here we go. See if I can get this up and running. Oh, hey, Desert Bloom Bettas. Blue is in here. Good morning. Silver Stream Bettas. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Yes, well, it's better than last week. Last week I was having a horrid morning, had a hard time getting started. At least today I'm kind of here and I'm not quite as late as usual. So yeah, we're gonna call that a good morning. Not Nola Jane. Hey, good morning. Zoe, hey, how's it going? Fish Tropic, good morning. How is the snow where you're at? We are just absolutely, well, we're not as covered as last week. So Passion for Pets, hey, how's the driving job going? Good, good. Oh, well, that's awesome. So many people in here. I have to watch. I am draining one tank behind me. I'm giving the Bettas a water change, the sorority tank. I got two of them just not looking so hot in there, so we're just giving them a baby treatment because now that I've kind of got them going, I just want to leave them. And, you know, as soon as I'm like, I'm going to keep these guys just the way they are, they start looking like crap. I was like, what? Go figure, go figure. K-Town Reefer, good morning, good morning. So it's just so awesome to start off the day. The camera is driving me crooked. I cannot believe, like, you were at such an angle. I thought I had this straightened out. I might make sure at least all the legs are out first here. Sorry. We're going to give you a small earthquake, see if we can fix it up. Well, it's not the stand. It's apparently just you. Oh, I see where the problem is. You guys are all crooked. It's the cord. There we go. There's a little straighter. You guys are straighter. There we go. So anyway, good morning. Protum is in here. Flight attendant Jabbles is in here. Good morning. Good morning. Dila's Guppy. I'm going to say it wrong. Dila's Guppies is in here. Good morning. I just been an absolutely crazy. Oh, you got both of you in here. Crazy work week. So I haven't totally get a whole lot of video watching done. So what did you do, Sky High Aquariums? I'm kind of curious now that you say that. He says, I did something bad today. The day is just starting. You shouldn't be saying that this early. I'm still drinking coffee. What did you do? What did you do? The piranhas are looking good. Check my bucket. It's getting close. It's getting close. Oh, Select Pets in here. Good morning. I love starting off the Sunday morning live streams. It's so much fun. I've got a guppy explosion going on. Finally, the big guys in the 55-gallon are starting to drop some babies. I think I got some stuck in the filter. I need to run to the store and get some more filters to stick on the end, you know, so they don't go up to hang on the backs. So I have done something bad too. What? What did you do, Desert Bloom? Sky High Aquariums. Oh, he says, I found a red Dalmatian Veiltail at PetSmart. Really? Well, that is very cool. Very cool. Yes, definitely getting more bed as well. It happens. It does happen. I have to say, where was I the other day? I ran in to find some bug mites. The stinking local fish store here never has the little blue jar of bug bites. All the other stuff, but never my little blue jar, which is kind of the right size for all the beds, right? I've yet to see a Dalmatian bed at PetSmart. Yeah, I've seen some multicolored ones. I think it was Petland. I got my very first multi there that kind of ended up starting the whole breeding. Everybody ended up with it in their gene. Yeah, she came from a Petland, but it was very, like, it wasn't a true Dalmatian or no, koi, I think is what it was I was looking for, with no blue. She had lots of blues, reds, speckles, dots, everything. And she continued to change color the whole time. It was really nice. No one else has died in my tank. So happy. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay, so my one batch behind me started looking like crap. I love natural filtration. I mean, one of my oldest setup tanks happens to be my Amica Splendens. Well, the other day when I was playing with the power cords, I think it was Sunday after like last Sunday when I got off with you guys, I was playing with the power cords. I unplugged the filter in there. I didn't notice that it wasn't running until Friday. So yeah, that puppy's been running a full solid 5 days, no filter running in it whatsoever. And it wasn't until Friday when the fish started looking like, hey, like we're starting to have some like just gasping issues. There's so many in that tank. I can't believe they went 5 days. There's a very heavy bio load in there. And yeah, it was just because I think I took out a bunch of the water lettuce on Thursday. I just scooped a bunch out and I think I messed it up just enough that it couldn't actually support the tank anymore. So that was really neat to see that that tank with that many fish in it went that long with no filters. So that's really, really cool. Oh, Hawaiian Peacock, aloha, good morning, good morning. Oh, who all's in here? Who's all in here? Did I miss anybody else? Oh, Fanoski, hi, good morning, good morning. I love your fish, man. I want to like pick up half of them and bring them here. They're just so nice. You got such a good variety, such an awesome variety. Well, on my screen, I'm lagged out. That's always a good thing. I hope you guys are getting it better. I usually do lag out on my computer at least once. Watching JH, I think, is the worst one for it. I think he just likes me to watch his ads because I have to hit refresh about every 30 seconds on his stream. Who's the other one? Big Easy Stream does that sometimes to me, but JH is definitely the worst. Absolutely the worst. Yeah, I did that with my big tank. I left the power off. Yeah, what a silly mistake. So yeah, I cleaned the whole filter out. I don't even have proper foams in there or anything to begin with. But yeah, what a crazy thing to do. If I'd lost that tank, oh, I'd be so upset, so upset. But yeah, it went a long time with doing really good. You're buffering. Oh no. Oh, my jar is ready here. Speaking about water changes, coming pretty close to overflowing. Very close to overflowing, like within millimeters. Now I know why people don't do water changes while they're streaming. Yeah, that gets awfully close. You guys chill, it's my coffee. If you're used to that. I love having a, oh, we are gonna spill this. Here we go. Just a little bit on the door. Having a sink in the fish room is awesome. I'm now seeing why people don't do water changes while they're doing that. That was like that far from the top of that bucket. I don't have any nice fancy pythons or anything, and the water that comes into this room, I only have cold as an option, so that would not be a cool option for filling my fish tank. Yes, the sink is awesome, but yeah, I've only got cold water coming in here, so I can't do a direct fill. What I end up doing is I have some buckets that I pour some water into, and I just let that sit until it gets about room temperature. And I do have an extra bucket, in total probably about 30 gallons that I have sit at a time. Some that's all conditioned and ready to go, and then some that's just warming up. It's kind of a pain and a bit of a process, but yeah, I have no hot water into this room, so we heat it slowly, give it a good 12 hours. I've got my little clicker. I just double check that the temperature is okay, and there we go. Oh, no problem. Have a good night, Dila. Definitely have a nice night. I'm loving those, the little Guppy magnets. They are so cute. I checked one out on Bam's stream the other night. Super cute. So yeah, have a good day. Have a good day. Electronic students. Hey, I saw you made a comment the other day. Thank you for stopping in. Silverstream Betta says, I only have a 1 gallon bucket to do water changes with, and I only have a small hose to do draining with. And nothing that's long enough to put water back into my tanks. Yeah, like I use containers. So now, yeah, to fill this up, basically I just I spend a lot of time doing water changes because we got like a bar jug at the dollar store, and we just dump it back in that way. Like, talk about time consuming, but it does work. I was wishing I could somehow get some sort of hose to fill a bucket up here that I could sit and change a tap or something to turn on to have it pour into one of these things. But for now, I don't know that. It's tempting to try and figure something out. Very, very tempting. I should tell you what my idea is. I'm so not handy. So yeah, with this rack system, I've got lots of shelving up here. And on the end here, I don't have that bulkhead on top. I was thinking if I put a big bucket, I do have a nice hose. Let's run you guys over here that I have connected. If you can see my hose, it is a hose end, so I can run a hose, fill the bucket up there, and then try and just have a drain system to refill these. But that's about as automated as I can get, because I still, like I say, I have no hot water. So now you're crooked again. Why are you guys? I think you're not tight. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's not working. There, stay. I am so glad I pumped my fish room. The python makes it so much easier. Yeah, I'd love to put a python on that thing, but like I said, I don't have hot water, so I can't pump it right into my fish tanks no matter what I do. It'd just be too cold. Because that is just too cold. Changing 25% to 50% out of my 55-gallon in my living room is fun. Yeah, like oops, sorry guys, jumpy. I don't do big water changes on these guys because of my cold water limits. So I usually give them maybe twice a week, sometimes just once a week. Like I say, they're not that dirty. That is the only good thing about this stinking food that I've got right now, is it's really not messy. And I don't feed them very fatty stuff to keep the mess down in the tank too. So oh gosh, that sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, my little water change idea. I think it would be fun, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know. It might be more work than it's actually worth. Yeah, it's just trying to figure out how you get around the cold water issue. I can't make anything fully automated because of that. Maybe one of these days we'll run some hot water in here too, but that's all we got, and it works, and I deal with it, and it's not bad. It's better than before. I was using the bathroom sink to do all my draining. Now that I've got the tub and the sink in here, so much better. So we're getting there slowly. We're getting there slowly. I'll get hot water pumped eventually. Okay, yeah, see? Good to know. Really pain not having any hot water, but it's all right. It could just sit there. Doesn't do any harm. Just takes a while. Oh my goodness. My cold water comes out of the tap at 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my goodness, I wish. My cold water with the snow outside is so cold. Comes in so cold. We're not at pipe freezing weather or anything, but yeah, it definitely is a issue around here, having your pipes freeze, burst, the whole 9 yards. All of our outside, like, well, okay, not all of our front sprinklers, we got the ones in the back are just toast. The front sprinklers, yeah, you got to blow them out every year, or you're just going to have things just blow up in your front yard. It is entertaining. Last year, Grandma's trailer, even with go and run around with electrical tape and basically tape the entirety of the underneath of the trailer's water tap from the ground all the way to your sink. Even with that, on the one end of the house, she left the door closed, and it just got too cold, froze the pipes, blew up the entire bedroom. Took us like 7 months to get the whole trailer basically redone. Redid all the flooring, all the cabinetry, into the hallway, right up to the washing machine, which was a good, like, almost 10 feet away. So yeah, crazy. Silverstream bettas. I drain about 10 gallons at a time into a 30-gallon tub and dump it out my front door. I do that all summer. I don't do it once it gets cold, just because opening up the door and letting all that heat out and everything's not worth it. But all summer I did that. I grew the biggest pumpkin this year. It was awesome. that loves the fish water. I didn't water our front lawn a lot. I used, yeah, a lot of fish water. I do love doing that, definitely. Yeah, so I like doing that. And yeah, our grass looks really good in comparison. And when it got really hot, our lawn looked a lot better than some of our neighbors that just used the normal fertilizer. Like it was so green still, it was really good. I'm sure they look at me like I'm just crazy, but that's all right. I don't mind. During summer, I watered our back lawn. Oh, I can't quite get out to the back lawn. I would kill myself. I don't need that much exercise. So this is down in like a basement. So I have to go like out the door, up half the flight of stairs, and then out the front. If I was to go out the back, I'd have to go up the other flight of stairs, out the kitchen, and then down the back stairs. It would be crazy. I'm treating one of my tanks too, not for fungus though. Yeah, I don't know what the hey. That tank's driving me nuts. It's kind of like they're always acting almost like they've got the velvet thing. I can't see anything yet, but they're doing that tail clamp thingy on a couple of them, and my boyfriend helps me carry the buckets out there. Well, that's cheating. Good deal, good deal. Yeah, no, I don't mind in the bathtub. Don't want to walk downstairs with the buckets. Yeah, the stairs are a killer. The stairs are a killer. We water our plants with it. Yes, all my plants, the upstairs ones are completely watered with my kiddos tank up there. That's how I do all of the water changes in that fish tank, is I just water the plants and then I refill that tank. Definitely. Down here, the plants, I've just got too much fish tanks, too many fish tanks. I run out. Jasper, my red galaxy koi, was getting better, but suddenly got worse and he died the other morning. I'm still pretty sad about that. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I lost one of my original spawns, my potato spawn boys, 2 days ago. He was just in the tank back there. I'd been seeing him getting a bigger belly, and I was starting to wonder. And yeah, I definitely think it was something. He didn't get out the full out dropsy, but he definitely swelled up and was having some internal issues. So I'm down to 2 from my original spawn that I did on here out of everybody, but they did do very good. So I do the bathtub instead of the toilet. In case I've caught a fry or a snail, it gives me a chance to save it. That's a good idea. Because, yeah, the toilet, once she's down there, she's down there. Sometimes if I'm not too sure if I'm doing, a filter that I couldn't really see, sometimes I'll put it through a net. But sometimes I'll just let the bucket sit there, too, if I don't have too much going on. If I'm pretty sure I got a fry, let the crap settle for a minute and then check. Because, yeah, I don't even want to know how many little fish I may have dumped down the toilet. Because just, especially with the itty bitty bed, is you really got to sit there and look through the water afterwards. They're so small. So small. Oh, it looks like everybody's kind of lost a little better recently. I wonder what's up with that. Some days these things are just so depressing. Like, I know a lot of them are older. I know a lot of them aren't maybe as old as they should be. Oh, my one upstairs, man, is she ever getting old? My one dragon scale, she's been blind for months, just absolutely months. She's been blind. The dragon scaling has completely covered her eyes at this point, so she hasn't been able to see for a while. But now she's at the point where she just lays on the bottom. My kid's just feeling bad for her. I might have to bring her downstairs and put her in a smaller container. She's having trouble getting up for air, so I think she's going to be one of the next ones to go for sure. But definitely, I hate that part. It's just not the funnest part. I love getting the pets. Losing them for whatever reason isn't fun. I don't mind losing the ones of like the old age ones, the ones that, just it's the ones that go too early. Like this whole last batch of babies from that Dumbo. I've had a couple of questions about the Dumbos. How did they do? And well, still not the greatest. I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of those is empty. So yeah, I'm down to 5 out of that massive batch. A few, yes, I did feed to the piranhas, but quite a few of them I did try to keep alive, and I do to them just what I do to the other guys, and yeah, I'm down to 5. So I don't know, wasn't my best spawn for sure. But it's okay. We're gonna keep going. Gonna keep going. We're just changing the tactics. I had guppy fry with my younger betta fry, and the guppies were all eating the food I had to take the bettas out. Yes, they are. Guppies are. I do agree, Silver Stream. There's no mercy with the guppies. It's just all in her. There's no thought process. It's food or ladies. That's about it with them. And the ladies are just 100% on food. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. 54 punchies. Things will get better. Hey, Punchy, that's funny. Good to see you. Good morning. Oh, I absolutely love your goldfish. I do. I'm digging mine. I'm really debating if I want to get one of those fat little pearl scale dudes. Like, man, yours are cute. I don't know. I do want this guy is eventually going into a 55, and I would like to get him or her a buddy. I just don't know what yet. Yeah. I'm sick of buying tank heaters. I think I'm going to buy room heaters now. Yes, I love this room heater, and like I said, I use that to heat my water. So I love having the room heated. I own 2 really good heaters. I own a basket, literally a basket full. Where is that thing? Right up there, just up top here. I wonder if I can get you to see that. That one right there is full of heaters, completely full of heaters. I don't even know if some of them work. They have been around forever. It'd be interesting to try them, but at the same time, I don't feel like frying fish. But I do have a lot of backup heaters just in case. So yeah, but since getting the room heater, I love it. I really do. I recommend it if you have a fish room to heat the room, because yeah, so much easier, and you don't have to worry about frying your fish. You just have to make sure that if this thing does get unplugged, that it gets turned back on, or if I bump it, it seems to shut itself off. So I do have to watch that, but I mean, nobody in here, I think I've knocked it out twice, is really, I've never seen any bad side effect from it, so. Oh man, my older spawn are so varied in size. Some are the size of 2 weeks old, and some are half an inch. Yeah, I really had that crazy with this last spawn too. Definitely just a massive range in size, but yeah, usually I can get them fairly close. I know you always get a range. Like definitely with bettas, you get a range. You notice it in almost everybody's spawns. But yeah, this last one was nuts, the actual size range. And I mean, I still got one little female in there. She's still about that big. That's it. So very cool. Aqua Funk, good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. It is Sunday morning. I love getting to start off the fishy streams, because then there's mine, then there's JH. Then a few of my other shows start, so I'm not too sure exactly who's on after him. But yeah, it's great. I love it. Just get the coffee. I'm losing my voice already, and I got a voiceover to do now. I don't know if you can hear it, but holy crow. Oh, my voice is going absolutely hoarse already. Oh, my oldest spawn is 2 months old, and some are starting to get their koi spots. Well, that's very cool. Have I been watching this? For some reason, I don't think I've been watching this. Have I got you on here? Maybe that's my problem. I've noticed I've lost a lot of channels lately. I've had to go re-sub to, and thingies that I've had on there. Okay, so yeah, see, let me sub to you. You only got, if there's anybody on here, come sub here. I just hit number 25, so, and yeah, she's definitely got some pretty looking videos. Let's click them out. That looks nice. Oops. The Simple Fish Life. Hey, Desert Bloom Bettas, Kate Tambry for saying hi to everybody. Yeah, oh, man, I'm definitely lagged out on that video. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. I'm not up on this thing enough to figure out what my analytics or how my stream stuff is doing. I just kind of cross my fingers and go at this point. I know my camera looks really good on my end, but like I said, I'm lagging right out on my screen, so I can't tell. I think YouTube unsubscribes us on us. Oh yeah, I noticed that quite a bit. Like I said, even some of my regulars, sometimes I will find myself, why aren't they on here? I don't get it. Like I just had to resubscribe to KP Aquariums again. I got unsubscribed from the co-op once. I thought that was just hilarious. I was like, what? Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't understand it, but whatever. Dee, who do you want me to take a look at? Silverstream's betas. I was just clicking on there. I thought I was subscribed to her earlier, like a long time ago. I just don't know, but whatever. Like I said, I don't get it. I can't keep tabs anymore either anyway. And like I said, this week I worked an awful lot extra. I've been doing a little bit of extra running around with trying to figure out my snake. I am on my second to last idea with him. He's on blackout right now. I've just completely covered him up. He doesn't even get to see the light of day at this point. A suggestion from somebody. So we're trying 1 week of this, and if that doesn't work, if we have no luck tonight, I'm going to be going out and buying another small container and trying that, because I'm just out of ideas. So if there are any snake people out there that are good with ball pythons and ideas, please send me a message, email me. I think I've tried it all. At this point, I've even tried dipping this stinking mouse in chicken broth. Go figure. Yeah. So craziness. So yeah, definitely. If you got any extra ones, let me know. Because yeah, I'll try almost anything. Oh, and by the way, now we have a pet mouse. Not my idea, but we do. So yeah, I have tried a little bit of everything at this point. Awesome. Oh, who's in here? Oh, JH is in here. Hey, I was just saying that your stream's going to be up in a little bit. I can't remember who streams after you. I'm pretty sure we have Multi-Tank Addictions sometime in the evening. You're right after me. Force feed him? Yes, I know what. Don't. That is like, I think after this next, like trying the smaller tub thing, that's the very last one. And yeah, that's my final one. I have tried, like I said, all different times in the day. I have tried different colors. I have tried dipping the thing in, well, what did I say? Chicken broth. I have tried the live, which didn't last very long because my hubby actually stole the mouse. So yeah, like I said, we have a pet mouse now. Yeah, so now we're trying the blackout, the container completely, using a black sheet over top of it just to try and simulate being in a small, tiny, like enclosed, very safe space. When I checked on him last night, he was still trying to break out, so I don't think this is working. But I will try and feed him tonight, and if that doesn't work out, we're gonna go get a smaller container and try that. I don't want to force feed. I watched some videos on that and it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I work every Sunday. Aw, I randomly work on the weekends. I was doing this one lady on the weekends, but I've had to say no, I cannot handle her. I'm not going there anymore. I think I've kind of mentioned her before, the place that has the purple Kool-Aid in the water or something. Yeah, I've said I can't do it anymore. She started making comments about my critters and I'd had it. I was just like, can't deal with it. I can handle a lot of things, but don't start picking on my critters. I try a lot for them. The little work I do from home. Oh, I wish. I'm a little introverted person that has to go deal with people. Luckily, it's usually people on more of a one-on-one basis, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. I think the ones that I dislike going to the most is like the massive funerals or something. If I end up going to, it's just like, so many people, and they're all just emotionally messed up and stuff too, so it's crazy. But Dee, you know what I do with all my travels and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how you do it. It's like you say you're pretty introverted and you sit and cram yourself into a plane with a bunch of people. I think maybe that's why I haven't flown. I think that's my problem, is I'm just imagining myself crammed into a room with a bunch of people. Just, I kind of find it hard to get the motivation to actually do anything. I had to go somewhere to work. I probably wouldn't be so unmotivated. Yeah, once you're out, and you're going. So you're just kind of, yeah. And that was my thing with that other lady too, is once I'm there, I want to do something. And she really wouldn't let me do anything. It was really weird. I don't know. It was just really weird. Rob, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. I saw the cutest beauty the other day when my hubby I took the dogs to a couple pet stores. My puppy's dog's eyes haven't worked yet, but I'm working on it. The beardies, yeah, they are so cute. I was tempted when I was considering what to get. Everybody, like, they all really wanted a lizard. And I'm not much of a lizard. I think if I was to get a lizard, I like the lychees. Oh, so cute. If I had to get the lizard, I would go that way. I had a golden gecko, and it was kind of like the lychee with the sticky feet and that kind of stuff. I really did enjoy that one for sure. Congrats on 1 year. Yeah, he's been on here, his 1 year YouTube anniversary, hey? Definitely, very cool. Oh, it just gave me my pop-up. Watch JH live in 30 minutes. That's awesome. Definitely. Now, I haven't completely decided what I want to do. I think I have to go out today and grab some food, but I don't know when. And yeah, JH, I was just saying, for some reason, whenever I watch your stream, I don't know what it is about you, but it makes me refresh you like every 30 seconds. Like, I don't know, is there something I can do on my end for that or what? Like, yours is the only one that it does that too. The chat stays just fine, but you freeze up every 30 seconds, drives me nuts. And I don't know why. Personally, I think you just like me watching your ads, but you like to make me refresh and watch your ads. Sometimes when I hit the skip ahead to live stream, it'll pop me forward, but oh man, drives me nuts. So I know I miss about half of what you say, which sucks. So I know if I'm not always active on your stream, sometimes I just can't get the stinking thing to work. And yeah, I don't know if it's just my location and your location or what. The only other person that it does that to really nasty is the Simple Life. They're in Australia, I think, and yeah, my internet and their internet, we just don't get along either, which sucks because they have a kind of like a game show and I cannot place on their board. Okay, it happens to me too. I have to continually re-hit the live button to keep watching JH. Okay, so we're just gonna blame JH. I like that. We'll blame JH. I really want to go live today, but I have to set up the Christmas tree at the Fluval Tree for my... Oh, geez. Well, you do that. We'll do that live. Do that live. We want to watch that live. So there, no excuses, Sky High. I almost flooded a bucket, so you get to set up a fish tank. Definitely. Hey, Dee. Oh, Big City Bez. Oh, hey, it's so good to see you. Do you have a noodle now? I have 2 noodles, definitely. I have 2 noodles. One that is stressing me right out because he hasn't eaten for me since I got him. But yes, I have 2 little noodles. I just love them. I'm really nervous kind of handling them on camera. I don't know why. Like I said, I'm not touching the one because he's not eating. But the other one, I do have a movie coming out tomorrow on him. So definitely. But yeah, that is so awesome. So good to see you, Big City Bettas. It has been a long time since I've got to update with you. I have lost Potato, I think it was last month. I got 2 of her kids left, so that's kind of cool. Some of these I'm sure are like great grandkids of hers at this point, but I haven't done any breeding for a while, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I got some noodles. I love them. My little danger noodles. I think they're so cute. You'll load, okay, like I can say, I don't even understand on my end if there's anything that I can do. I'm not that good at that. I couldn't even tell you what kind of internet I got, just whatever Shaw gives me. Every so often I have to phone and complain at them because I start having some major issues. I had one point where I couldn't even take my phone into the far side of the house, and I'm like, excuse me, why am I losing internet? They drive me nuts, but hey. Hey everyone, done cleaning my 10-gallon tank? If not clean, so be it. Yeah, I hear you, Big Easy. That's kind of what I was doing here, trying to overflow buckets on the live stream. It's good. I came to a quick realization of why people don't do that on live streams because, yeah. Stupid iPhone. Oh, what did your iPhone do now? I really like my iPhone most of the time. My last iPhone, I swear it was starting to get an attitude. I just had my phone in my pocket, doing nothing, didn't talk to it. I wandered out of the vehicle and it just said, okie dokie. What? And it used to do random weird stuff like that to me all the time. Like, I never got it. I like this one. It's acting all right so far, but my last one was just really weird. It was fun. I could not do a live stream and do a water change. Yeah, I have to. Oh, Jeff Rose, I have to give him credit for doing that because yeah, it's pretty easy to forget about that bucket behind you. I was trying to watch my water level on there, but I still got really close. And yeah, if you look at my floor in here, yeah, my floor in here, just yeah, see that? See that? Yeah, that's cement. That's ugly. That is. I have flooded my fish room so many times. I lost my privilege of having nice things. Yeah, I lost my privilege of having nice things. I don't get carpet in my fish room anymore. So I overflow things without a live stream. I don't need encouragement. Yes, Jeff does very good. He also has the Python and stuff, which really, really helps. I just have buckets, so that's like a chance to overflow everyone. Definitely, definitely. I wouldn't be able to do them together. I get distracted too easily. Also, I continue running in and out of the room. I know, I did that the other day. I sat and I put one to drain and just completely forgot and took off. Came back in here straight at the top again. I was like, holy crow, like, I can't do this. I put on podcasts while I do water changes. I'm not tempted to watch anything. Yes, it's exactly what I do. I try not to watch, I try to do either a live stream where they're not doing anything too crazy. So yeah, I don't want to watch. Oh, she got, okay. Let me show that stupid thing. It's not setting up. So yeah, big city bet is you actually. So you got a ball python then, big city? I did not know that. I've got a king snake upstairs, gray-banded king snake, like I said. But yeah, if you've got a ball python, I would love some extra help because yeah, I am at the end of every video that I've watched, every idea that I could get. I've contacted the breeder and made sure I was doing everything right. And the last thing I can think of is the breeder said that he was in a smaller container, that I had everything set up perfect. So like I said, that's my next step. Is I'm going to try to feed him again tonight. Like I said, he was kind of still searching the other day when I did give just a physical poke on him and changed his water. And yeah, so I don't think it's going to work, but I'm going to try. And if that doesn't work, yeah, I'm off to go get another heat pad. I don't want to peel them off. I know my local fish store said I could do it, but every time I start to yank on that thing, it makes such horrid noises. I'm just going to go get a new one. But yeah, Big City Bettis, please email me, or I will try and email you anything definitely to. I love my little noodle. He is so awesome. And yeah, like, oh my goodness. I'm a proud chub, to be honest. Ha ha ha. My weight constantly goes up. What? How are we talking about this now? You guys are funny. That's too funny. Maybe I can set up the camera with a small tripod without showing me. It's just a flugel. Yeah, you got it. Just set up the tripod, go live. You can chat at us, and yeah, I think it'd be fun, definitely. And you're not overflowing anything, so yeah, go live after GH. I'll be there, or I'll definitely try to be there. I can't guarantee that's right around the lunchtime. I might need to go shopping, but we'll see. Same, we don't just, no, like, fudge, I think the fish fam is awesome. I mean, everybody's just like, we don't care who you are. It's very open community, and yeah, just give her. We want to see what you're doing. We don't care. Go for it. I love it. I think it's great. Sometimes a Pedialyte soap does wonders for snakes with many issues. Oh, well, I've not heard of that one. I might have to look that up. That is something I haven't heard of yet. He did shed. So there was a week where he was extremely puffy, extremely annoyed, and I didn't attempt to feed it all. He shed, we got it all off, everything was on there. I did have to give him a bit of a soak at that time because his chin didn't come off. So that was really kind of frustrating. He's so good for that though, and I even got to daub his chin. Like, he's just such a puppy dog. I would feel so awful. He just won't eat. So that was, yeah, we gave him a soak for that, but it was just warm water, nothing in it or anything at the time. I didn't think I was going to have to get that or do that at the time, so, but it worked. So craziness, but yeah, I'm not an experienced snake keeper by any means. I've just had one before that I didn't get to keep very long, about maybe 2 or 3 months at most. And yeah, I've had my one dude for about 2 or 3, about the same amount of time now. I'm hoping that he sheds pretty quick. I'm just kind of getting his weight up, so. Oh, nice. I've worked at a reptile rescue for several years. I've got quite a few noodles and some other little scaly critters. Bred Western really hognose as well. Those are so cute. Well, definitely, yes. I want to email you later. I had no idea that you had some too. And yeah, to work at a rescue, so you probably seen them all. So I will definitely try and contact you for some more info. I'll let you know what I've done and send you pictures. Like I said, so far, all the shop owners, everybody around here is just kind of like, I don't know what to try next. So just nuts. Beans or tomatoes are fine. Shape not matter. What? Island Queen, good to see you. Good to see you over there. Oh, I'm so jealous you keep still putting pictures of nice weather on your Facebook. You're driving me nuts. I'm going to just spam you with snow pictures. My kid and my hubby last weekend actually managed to build this really, oops, don't knock the light down. Oh, I got wires. I was trying to film a little bit in the goldfish tank, so I brought some extra lights over, but now I got wires hanging again. That's all I need. I'll just knock all them over. I don't want to break that little, what is my pot? I'd be upset. Aw. Teresa Cookie's in here too. Hey Cookie, how's it going? Good to see you. Everybody's starting to pop up. I know my streams are kind of early. I like to still do the streams while I'm still on my coffee. Once you switch to tea, it's just kind of like, I don't know. Then I like to be watching my streams, I guess. When I was delivering food, I brought my Shih Tzu with me and I grabbed some waffle fries for myself. So I'm in the car eating them and sharing small pieces. That's so awesome. I can't give my puppies any more goodies, driving me nuts. Oh man, they are getting the senior years, and the one I think is starting to get diabetes. It's just like, driving me nuts. Yeah, I got a lot of senior critters, and hits you hard. It hits you hard. Definitely, definitely. But I don't know what you just gotta deal with it, right? You just gotta deal with it. And with the snow, they don't want to deal with it. I tried to take them outside because they just kind of look like, are you going to shovel that? My dog's legs are about this long, so a couple inches of snow must seem like a snowdrift to him. Absolutely crazy. Yes, everybody will be over there in 10 minutes to watch you, JH. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, definitely. I want to work on trying to get some lighting like you got in there. That's so cool. Right now, I've got a lot of natural light to run this side, but yeah, I want to try and figure out something so I can aim at the 55 on that wall. And yeah, do something in the background because I need some front light when I'm facing that direction. Because yeah, I look kind of ghosty or something weird when I sit at that side. Right now, the winter time has got the sun so nice and low. Like all of my bettas get a good shot of sunlight. It's going to hit my Amica tank for about an hour. I'm starting to have some definite algae issues in there, but oh, they look so good in there when that sun hits them. So when she stands, she's as tall as me. What? My dog's legs are. Yeah. Oh, I should bring my little Chihuahua down here. He is so awesome and such a suck. He will do anything for a love. Just hold me, cuddle me, pet me. Just cute. But yeah, I don't think he was maybe about 3 pounds at his max. He's probably down to about 2.5 now. Definitely losing a lot of weight, getting some of the typical Chihuahua issues. Like it just sucks. You can tell these dogs have been very inbred and stuff. And I think the best part about him is he's always had crooked eyes. Like he's got one eye that kind of goes, and then the more excited he is, the farther off it goes. It's just too much. So he'll kind of walk over to you and look at you, and if you start getting him riled up, he just gets all excited. You can't tell where he's looking. It's just so awesome. But yeah. My parents have a mastiff Great Dane mix. Holy crap. That is amazing. Like, I can agree. That would be such a big dog. I see a few of them around town here, but I don't know any of them personally. We did try at one point to bring a bigger dog into our house, and our two little seniors, they just hid the whole time. It did not work. We ended up taking the bigger puppy back. I felt so bad, but at the same time, I wasn't going to be mean to our seniors at that point. They're there first, and I don't know if I want to do the dog thing again. I'm having thoughts on it. My hubby would love a big dog, but I'm the one that ends up taking care of the dang thing. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm really leaning towards no more dogs. No more dogs. But we'll see. We'll see. 104 pounds. Oh my goodness. My biggest dog weighs 4 pounds, let alone the extra 100. That is such a big puppy. I would love to come over and bug the puppy, but oh my goodness, such a big puppy. Yeah, my one girlfriend, when she was out on a farm, she had some mastiffs, and we'd go out there. So big, so big. And there's the loach guy coming in here yelling, you know. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, like, I don't know. When I was little, I was raised with English bulldogs, and they were about 80 pounds of just front heavy. Well, one was an absolute sweetheart, and the other one, she turned absolutely crabby towards outside people, towards family members. She was like the best guard dog in the world, but she would grab people and lock onto them if she didn't know them, well, even if she knew them, just if they didn't live in the house. So it was kind of interesting living with a dog like that, growing up with a dog like that. Like she had the power to definitely do some damage, and she was a guard dog, protector dog. She actually held a friend of theirs in our house by the leg there for, I think it was about an hour and a half, 2 hours until they got home, and just held them there. And he just sat there and waited because he wasn't going anywhere. Anytime he tried to stand up, the dog would hold him there. So it was neat growing up with a dog like that, but at the same time, it was very hard living with a dog like that. So yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, I've grown up with some very crazy mixes of puppies, and currently have some very small ones. But yeah, The Chihuahua is definitely nice. I bring the one down here, my Yorkie, but she gets so hot. She hates being hot. She'll climb up on you and she wants off 30 seconds later. She's just goes and lays out. So, but my other one may be okay. And she's a thin build too. She's a big girl. I'm a boxer guy. Yeah, they seem so much fun, so much fun. That's kind of like the dog that we brought home originally to try to see if we could mix in a bigger dog into our family, but it was just, yeah, so much energy for two little itty bitty senior dogs. Like I said, yeah, our Chihuahua, he's about 2.5 pounds, so he was very terrified of getting stepped on. So we did end up taking the bigger puppy dog back. It just wasn't going to be a good fit or fair for our other dogs. So like I said, my hubby says maybe when the other two are gone, but I don't know. Yeah, it's a touchy topic right now. Plus, yeah, you get so attached to dogs. Like I feel bad when one of my fish go, but nowhere near as bad as how I do as one of the puppy dogs do. I have to admit, I've gotten kind of attached to the snakes, kind of the same way, but I don't know. We'll see. They're much longer lived too, which is really, really nice. My cockatiels, like, yeah, they're pushing 20, going to be 21 next year. I do like the longer lived animals as well. So I don't know, what's your feeling? Do you like these shorter lived critters? Do you like the longer lived critters? Oh, I don't know. Your shepherd is 10, Punchy? Oh, that's a good age for the shepherds too, hey? I know they have a lot of issues, yeah, with hips and crap like the Chihuahuas. So that's nice. Definitely. Oh, lots of people got puppies in here. Big puppies too. Big puppies. Yes, the boxers really have a lot of energy, and they seem to carry that energy for a long time. The other one that I noticed was absolutely hilarious was one of my friends got a Jack Russell. Oh, that thing just did loops around his living room, like bounced off the wall, would run, jump up onto the couch, over the couch, onto the next couch, onto the floor, off the wall. And it was insane. I'd never seen anything like that. He'd taken it outside to this little green strip and just let it run with this laser pointer. It was, I've never seen anything so just, wow, that was the hyperest I've ever seen any dog whatsoever. It was just that thing, and it was just, it was nuts. So yeah, that was the most craziest dog I've ever had. My little Yorkie that I've got a Yorkie Pomeranian mix. She's just a fluff ball. Absolutely nothing will cut her hair. It's scissors the whole way because nothing will cut her hair. She was a bit of a walker, but she'd do about 5 or 6 blocks and then you carry her home. That's too much. Not at all. I thought he was about 6 or 7. Our lab lived 13 years, lots of arthritis. Yeah, that's pretty good for a lab too. We had some labs, not in my house, but in the other house when I was little. Definitely loved our labs. They were I did enjoy that breed of puppy dog. It was we would hatch out. We had a farm at the time, and we'd hatch out chickens, and he'd sit there with the chickens, and they'd jump on his nose, and oh, he was quite the puppy dog. It was nice. It's amazing how long parrots can live. Yeah, like you can definitely tell that Gabby's always has looked really, really rough. He doesn't seem to do much for the grooming or taking care of himself. He reminds me of, like, I don't know, he's just like the old man that doesn't want to get out of his pajamas in the morning and bitches a lot. just to say, to give him a comparison, because he's always red and he sits in the corner and beaks at everything. When he needs you, though, he'll hop on your hand like, no problem. And just yaps at her all the time. It's just so funny. And she just ignores it and is like, whatever, dude. And she's always got herself all prim, and she'll let me fix her hair and her feathers all up. It's just too much. I love them both. But yeah, like, she's 19, he's 20 now. And I mean, that's just from my receipt that I got them. So they were probably a few months old several months old by the time I got them as well. So holy crap, my heater just turned on at my feet. But yeah, very, very cool that way. I do enjoy the longer lived critters. Like the dogs, I can't believe how rough they're looking already. It's nuts. And yeah, for the one Chihuahua, we having so many like yeah hip issues and back issues, and he's losing a lot of weight, and it just seems so early. You know what I mean? I was hoping the littler ones would last a little bit longer, but it seems like they've almost been so inbred in a lot of them that they have a lot of health issues now at this point. So crazy, crazy. Lotus has short-ish fur, but you wouldn't know it by how much she sheds. Yeah, that was the other thing that got me into the littler puppy dogs was the um, non-allergy or non-shedding kind of ish. We still get like fuzz balls like in the corner, but not as bad. Not as bad for sure. Well, guys, my African grey parrot is 4, so he will outlive me, and my kids will have to take him. Oh, hey, you got a grey parrot? That is awesome. I just have to say that is very, very cool. Yeah, such a smart little thing. I always, yeah, wanted to get a bigger parrot. One, now I can't think of the name. The white ones, the big white ones. But yeah, they live so long. I was like, if I get to a certain stage, I don't want to get one because it's gonna outlive me, the dang thing. So that is very cool. Very cool. So yeah, that guy's gonna be in your will. That is neat. Well, anyway, guys, it is going to turn 11 o'clock. JH is going to go live right away. So let's continue on with our morning. We'll hop over with him. Big City Bettas, if you were in here, I'm going to be emailing you. Holy crap, I've got like 5,000 questions because, like I said, everybody down here is just kind of throwing up their hands at me. So yeah, I'm going to go do that and jump on JH's stream. Thank you for hanging out this morning, and I will see you guys all soon. Oh, where'd my mouse go?